What's up guys, it's Kevin from K-Square Fitness, and today I'm going to break down the debate of cardio versus strength training, which is best for weight loss. So stick around for that. We're going to go over what the research says, what the benefits of cardio training is, what the benefits of strength training is. If you're new around here guys, be sure to like this video and comment down below with what you take away from today's video, because I'm going to share both sides of the story. I want to see where you stand, and after I give you some education on it, what your thoughts are afterwards. So be sure to like that video, subscribe. We put out content all the time. Help us spread the word with K-Square Fitness. Let's get into it. All right, so when it comes to strength training versus cardio, I want to start with saying this because it happens all the time with my personal training business here in Nashville, Tennessee. The program that you're going to have the most amount of success with is the one that you're going to actually do. If you follow one that is easier to follow, but you execute your workout and you are consistent with that plan, you're gonna have greater success doing that, as opposed to a very challenging workout program that you have low adherence to and you don't do that as much. So you wanna set yourself up for success with doing something simple, obtainable, and then building on those habits after you've mastered showing up consistently. So I'll start with saying that. Now, let's get into what the benefits of aerobic cardio training are. Aerobic cardio training typically means anywhere from 50 to 70% of your max heart rate. And you gotta think about low intensity stuff. Think about like swimming, biking, walking, doing things that get you moving. You're kind of breathing just a little bit, but you're not totally whacked. You know, there's high intensity interval training where we get to higher heart rates. We're not talking about that too much. We're strictly talking about cardio training when it comes to aerobic training, which is lower intensity stuff. You know, these studies are going to show, we're going to talk about a little bit more about this later, but if you compare the two, you will burn more calories per hour during cardio. But like I said, we'll talk about how you can compare those two in a little bit later. Cardio training is going to help you do a number of things. It's going to help you manage your weight. It's going to help you reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, a number of different things. And then strength training, on the other hand, you're going to build muscle. It's going to help you increase your bone density, and kind of the same thing. It's going to have similar reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. It's going to help you reduce the risk of potential osteoporosis. It's going to also help you manage your weight. So there's benefits to both sides of the things. And what I want to talk about next is which is better, of course, right? And when you think about comparing the two of which is better for losing weight, cardio versus weight training or strength training is not a good comparison, because if you want to lose weight, cardio is going to win. Because as you do strength training, you're more likely to build muscle, which lean muscle actually weighs more, so you might even gain weight. And plus, there's many different ways to lose weight. You can lose weight from, you know, if you think about wrestlers, they can get into a sauna, they can sweat it all out, you can get sick, you can lose a ton of weight. You can, you know, there's tons of ways to lose weight, but it's probably not what you actually want. What you actually want is to have body recomposition. You want to lose fat. You want to lose inches. You want to feel better in your clothes, and that's not always correlated with weight. So when we talk about which is better, if you're talking about weight, cardio is always going to win. But what's the secret answer? Surprise. You gotta do a combination of both, because you wanna build muscle, because muscle is going to help you burn more calories at rest, and cardio training is gonna help you burn better fat calories. Well, I'll show you a diagram here in a second. All right guys, so I wanna show you the difference here. So if you think about low intensity cardio is going to be less intense, so it's actually gonna burn more fat calories from fat. Your body's made up of fats and carbs and all that different stuff. You're gonna burn more fat at lower intensity stuff. The difference is when you do that, you're going to burn less calories per hour. So low intensity burns more fat, but you're gonna burn less calories. So when you couple that with high intensity stuff, which should be about 20% of your training, it's why you can't always do the same thing. You can't go out and walk the 2-mile route that you do every day and expect to get changed, because your body needs a blend of different heart rate training zones. So if you go high intensity, you're going to burn a lot more calories. You burn more calories, but you are going to burn, less fat. So which is better? A lot of people associate with, I need to get in, I need to smoke check myself and work as hard as possible, and I'm hardly breathing, blah, 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 blah. And if you do that every single day, you're gonna burn more calories. You're not gonna burn a lot of calories from fat. And also, it'll probably, if you do that every single day, it's gonna raise your stress levels, and you gotta, there's a whole balance to losing weight. You can't be too over the top on your workouts, not getting enough sleep. It's a whole process. So you wanna have the majority of your training at low intensity stuff and splash in high intensity stuff every once in a while. All right, guys, so to recap, what's the best answer? Is it cardio or is it strength training? It is a combination of both, where we couple low intensity cardio every once in a while with some high intensity cardio, couple that with some strength training so that you can build muscle, so that you can raise the amount of calories you burn at rest, and you can reduce all the things we talked about: cardiovascular disease, diabetes, help you manage your weight. And let's not forget, a big component of this, I talked about a little bit earlier, is quality rest, managing your stress levels, quality nutrition, eating enough quality protein, vegetables, water intake. All these things go into factoring to lose inches in body composition, not necessarily weight. So if you look at that from a whole and it's a little bit overwhelming, I got a couple of different resources for you. Down below in the description, you can join my weekly newsletter, where I'll send you one valuable email a week where I'll expose you to greatest fitness tips that I've learned over the past decade, and I'll slip those to you so you can gradually move the needle, and you can soak that in. The other side of the table is, if you're someone who's taking all this in and it seems really overwhelming, and you're at a point where you want to get help. And the other thing you can do is that if this all seems very overwhelming and you're to the point to where you just want to hire a coach, I've created a platform to where I help people at a very low cost, and that's with our fitness app. We have all the workouts like we talked about: cardio, strength training. It doesn't matter if you only have 15 minutes. I've done this for over 10 years, and I know what is going to lead to success. It's starting super simple and starting really, really small, and then we can build on that. So if you click the link down below, you can try our fitness app for free. You can try it for free for the next week, and during that first week, you and I will hop on a coaching kickoff call. I'll answer all your questions. I'll help guide you in the direction of where you think you might need to go to lead to success. And we'll kind of uncover some reasons of why you've maybe struggled to lose weight, or why you want to lose weight, and what this means to you. And I'll help coach you along the process. So you can click the link down below. 1, for the free emails each week. 2, for the free week to try our app and do a coaching kickoff call. Either way, I hope this video was helpful for you. Make sure to subscribe. I put out content all the time. Help us spread the word with K-Squared Fitness. Like this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I've been feeling hopeless till you came around.